Welcome. Welcome, ladies. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today for our purpose, profits, and our prosperity um the 9-month VIP coaching course. This is actually our very first coaching course for 2024. I wanted to make this absolutely free for everyone just so that they can get an opportunity to get some coaching, to connect with me, as well as maybe further, you may decide to do some more coaching, or you may even decide to take a class, or you may even decide to do your one-on-one 15-minute free discovery call from this actual training. So welcome. We are almost, I'm Tracy, the Sacred CEO. I am having computer issues. I turned on my computer at 9 a.m. just to let you know. And it is still downloading, uploading, rebooting. Something is definitely going on. So because I did, also I had to tell you I had a flat tire this morning too, just to add a little nugget of inspiration. Why did I say inspiration? Because I worked through it to still be here and show up for you at 10:10, right? I was here at 10 o'clock. I'm still over here looking at my computer trying to figure out what's going on. But nevertheless, I still have to show up. Meaning, the reason I say inspiration and encouragement, because life is lifing. Let's be clear. We can't run, right? We can't hide. Life is lifing, and we still have to show up for ourselves, those people who depend on us, as well as those commitments that we have made for ourselves and for others. So I still have to show up with all of the situations going on with me this morning. I'm still here and I'm still available, and I'm happy to be here, right? I'm happy to push through and have this first PPP 9-month VIP coaching training with you. So Tracy, the Sacred CEO, I am a priestess. I am an educator. I am an activator. I have the gift of activating you into action. I have the gift of activating your DNA. I have the gift of activating your soul codes. What do I mean by that? We are in this transition right now, and then we are in this society where many things have reduced our creativity, as well as reduced our ability to be consistent and to create with purpose and aim high. I hope you got that, goddesses, right? And I hope you have your pen and paper. Okay. I had a slideshow to show you, however, because my computer is challenging right now. It's doing something. All right. I'm coming from you from my notes. Okay. So I hope you have a pen and paper. So we are in a society that has trained us to reduce ourselves. Okay. If you feel that, I want you to go ahead and put a 1 in the comment. I'm in the chat section. We are in a society where we have been taught to reduce ourselves. We have been taught to reduce ourselves from childhood. We have been taught to reduce ourselves through, school, education. We've been taught to reduce ourselves in relationships and friendships. We've been taught just to reduce ourselves. We've been taught not to shine bright. Okay, not to give, if we're going to give things our all, we have to give it our all, but for somebody else and not for ourselves. I am a self-love advocate. Okay, I am a self-love coach, and I understand so well that if you put yourself, or if I put myself on the back burner, if I continue, ladies, please mute your
What you think it is? Oh, that is the vitamin. You did that.
Yourself, sweetie.
Yes, you did. I gave you the vitamins last night.
Lanisha, I need you to mute yourself.
Oops, sorry about that, Mama T.
Okay, my baby. Okay, so we have been programmed to reduce ourselves, and if we show up, we're showing up for others, and we're giving them 100% and giving ourselves 25, right? So with that, we also do that with our businesses. Those of us who are entrepreneurs, we do that with our businesses as well. We give it 25%. We got all these dreams, we have all these goals, we have this big vision, and we don't come full force at 100% with our call to vision, with our call to business, because we're distracted. We are distracted. I know personally distracted. That's why it's so important to have a coach. Okay. It's so important to have a network of women. And the coach in your group setting, your network will keep you what? Accountable. Accountable. When you have dates, when you have assignments, you have dates, you have times, you have weeks, you have, meetings. When you have all that on your schedule, that means you have to work a little harder. You have to give extra time, energy, and focus to what it is you have to do for you. Because without it, you will be totally off task. Your goals, your dreams, and your visions will be a basket of procrastinations. And at some point, you will give up. Come on, if we haven't done it already. I know I used to do it, so I'm guilty of it. If you're guilty of that, I want you to put your hand up. Put your hand up. And I need everybody to turn on their cameras if at all possible. I need to see you. I need your energy just as much as you need mine. Right? Okay. You should never, one thing, and I'm not even your coach, many of y'all coaches yet, and some of y'all are in your coaches. Let's be clear. When you show up for your classes or your meeting, if you are not at work, you should never, ever show up for a class or a meeting, especially online like this, without being prepared to turn on your camera. Meaning, if you have to put on a scarf, honey, because your hair is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Put on your scarf, put on your muumuu or whatever, and you show up. It is called respect. It is called showing up for yourself. Respect and showing up for yourself. Okay? It's just like if you was walking into a university or you was walking into a class. You're not going to just walk into your class any kind of way. But see, that's what these online classes have done. That's what these Zoom has done. It has made us not accountable of showing up too. Because see, a lot of times we'll come in on these free courses and these free classes and we'll show up because it's free, but we don't necessarily show up because we don't turn our camera on. We're not taking notes. We're just listening unintentively, right? How many of y'all do that? I do it. I know. I'm not telling you nothing or checking you on anything that I don't do or I haven't done. Let's be clear. I'm one of them coaches. I'm one of them coaches. I'm telling you about how I have shown up. I'm telling you about some of the things I do. So see, I'm not one of them coaches that's so high and mighty, right? To where I can't come to you and tell you, yes, I've done it. I do it. Right? So me being a coach, I'm one of those coaches that I make mistakes too. And I learn from them and I bring it back to you. So guess what? You don't have to make those same mistakes. I've made mistakes. You don't have to make those same mistakes. right? But that's where wisdom comes in. Wisdom is taking the knowledge of what somebody else has done and applying that to your own life so that you don't have to repeat that performance that someone else experienced. That's wisdom. Okay? So let's get into it. Purpose, profits, and prosperity. Okay? First off, ask yourself, are you living in your purpose? Those of you who have just come in, please mute your mics. Thank you. Are you living in your purpose? If you are passionate about something, very, very extremely passionate about something, that is usually where your purpose lies. Let's be clear. So if you have your purpose and you're passionate about it, are you full in? Ask yourself, are you full in? Are you living for you and showing up in your purpose? Not her purpose, not his purpose, not their purpose, but your purpose. And if you are showing up for someone else's purpose, which is you showing up as an employer on a job, are you using their purpose to fund and finance your purpose? Come on now. Come on now. Because see, I don't have any negative thing to say about people who are working 9 to 5, 5 to 12, the graveyard shifts, 50-hour weeks. I don't have any negative thing to say about that other than how are you using the job to bring you your freedom? Oh, write that down. How are you using your job to bring you your freedom? Okay? But we get into that in our 9-month coaching program. We got into that with our second cohort. This is our third cohort, 2024. This is our third cohort of our 9-month coaching program. So we have cohort 1, which is in 2022. We have cohort 2, which is 2023. And then we have cohort 3, which is 2024. So we have so much, a library of information with that. Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about profits. Are you sustaining your livelihood through the flow and stream and currency of what your purpose is? So are you living and working in your purpose, and are you bringing value to your community where you are actually receiving income based on doing what you love? If not, you're out of alignment. Let's be clear. If not, you're out of alignment. You should, even in your area of employment, you should be working in an area of your life that fulfills you in some way to where you have some joy when you show up there. Okay? It has to do with your purpose blueprint, your soul blueprint, right? So we get into that as well in PPP. What is your purpose in your soul blueprint to where you connect, what clients you will connect with? Because guess what? You can't connect with everybody. Fortunately, everybody don't want what you have. Fortunately, everybody does not want what you have. Meaning you have soul clients. Fortunately, everybody doesn't want what I have. Because if they did, I wouldn't be able to handle that anyway. I would be burnt out, tired, and overwhelmed. I'd be batshit crazy if everybody wanted my services. You can't service anybody or everybody anyway. So we have to get out of the lack mentality to where we think there's not enough for us. There's just enough for you and me and the other sisters that are here. There's just enough. Why? Because you have to know and learn what your messaging is for what it is you produce and what services you provide. And you have to make that message clear so that it can attract your soul clientele. Many of us don't have a clear message. It's not clear. Okay? You need to be able to go in within 30 to 60 seconds and tell someone what it is you do, who you are, what you provide, and who do you service. You should be able to tell a person that you meet who asks you, hey, what's your name? What do you do? You should be able to say that within 30 to 60 seconds. You don't need no long, drawn out, because see, you done missed them by 30 seconds. Our attention span is too short now. It's too short now. Nobody wants to hear a long, drawn out sermon about what it is who you are and what it is you do and who you serve. Nobody want to hear that. Think about it. When you meet somebody and they're going on and on about what they do, girl, you ready to go to sleep. You ready to move on. You like, where's the lunch? Somebody pull me away. Oh, I got a phone call. Just lied. Right? Okay. So you need to be very clear about your message, right? Okay. So also, do you have your business plan? And what is your business plan? And what is your plan of action? What is your plan of action? Write this down. Do you have a plan of action from where you are now? Do you have a plan of action leaving your 9 to 5? Have you sat down with a plan of action? You have to have a plan. A failure to plan leads to failure. Now, let me be clear about failure. Failure is only failure if you don't get up, learn the lessons, and get up and do it again. Not the same way and not the same thing. Okay? So we're going to go into, there's a lot of words out here in this business world that everyone is hearing and you don't quite understand being an entrepreneur. And some of you aren't necessarily entrepreneurs yet, but you plan on becoming an entrepreneur. Let me tell you first off, being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. It is for the strong. It is for those who are ready to persevere. Those who are ready to put on their shoes, honey, tie them up, and get out here in these trenches. For those who are ready to let people know who they are and what they do at any time, any setting, anywhere. You have to be on point. You have to live it, breathe it, eat it, shit it, drink it, sleep it. You have to be obsessed. You got to be damn near delirious. Think about it. Think about it. Think about most successful people. 99% of successful people will tell you they hit rock bottom before they had before they propelled up. Meaning that they stumbled, they failed, they so-called failed. You know, you hear people all the time talk about how they invested $200,000 in their business and somebody right next to them that was working with them stole all the money. Right? Come on. It is part of the journey. So if you're scared, this might not be for you. Let me tell you, and I mean, if you're scared to the point you will not act, if you're scared to the point that you don't, that this you just like, I don't want to deal with all that right now. I just want to work. That's okay. That's okay. You probably have to get stronger in your resolve, in your mental state, in your emotional state before you even take this journey. Short story about me just recently. Now here, I've been a self-love coach for going on 5 years. Well, longer than that, but I've been an actual business coach going on the last 5 years. I've been a self-love coach and an educator of feminine health and wellness and womb healing for over a decade. And here I had, many of you know that I had very successful businesses. I made $2 million within 3 years. The last 3 years, I made over $2 million. Okay, please let me tell you, $1 million, that's not a whole lot of money when you have a business. $1 million is not a whole lot of money when you have a business, because if you are accruing $1 million, that is not all profit. Let's be clear. More than half of that has to go back into the business to maintain the business. So just because you made $1 million, yes, you could actually say you're a millionaire. You can say, I'm a millionaire. But more than 80% of that $1 million is going to go back into that business to maintain the business and also to scale it. Okay, so let's go into what is scale. Scale means to grow in a way that increases your revenue. To grow in a way that increases your revenue. Scaling would be hiring more employees or hiring your first employee for your business. Hiring your help. That's scaling. You're no longer working by yourself. You're no longer recruiting your daughter and your son, which is good. But scaling means maybe now you can put them on the payroll. Okay, it means I have to hire and outsource some things because I can't do it all. Let's be clear. Angela, can you please mute your mic? Okay, I muted you. So yes. Okay, scaling means, okay, you went from being just an online boutique to now you have opened a storefront. Okay, why did you open a storefront? Because that's going to bring you another revenue stream. But now you had to put more money into the online, the actual physical storefront, because now you have to pay your lease, or you maybe purchased your building. Now you have to pay the overhead of the lights, the water, the fax machine, the phone, all of the systems that you need to operate the business. You have to furnish the building, right? Maybe you have to build out, maybe you have to add some things. And then you have to have inventory. And that's how I did it with Hey Honey Spa. I took the revenue from the Sweet Yoni Tea business, because the Sweet Yoni Tea business was very, very lucrative. And I took that revenue and started Hey Honey Wellness Spa. Okay, meaning I had 8 employees at one time, and I had to maintain that with a payroll system. Okay, accountant, okay, storefront. And some of you who are on here, you have some storefronts, so you understand what it entails to really have a storefront. So my biggest suggestion is, do not get a storefront, just run out and get a storefront until you have all your ducks in a row. Because how do you know this? You have to have a coach. You have to have a mentor. You have to have someone who has already experienced it. You can't just run out there. That's just like we tell our loved ones. especially our babies. What do we say? We try to give them information before they go out there into the world. You know, we give them information to what? Protect them. We give them information because we don't want them to either experience harm, danger, or something that maybe we experienced before that didn't feel good to our soul. So we've been taught in this society to do everything by ourselves, that we don't need nobody. But I'm going to tell you, yeah, you don't need nobody, but guess how long it's going to take you to get there? You're going to be tired by the time you get there. You probably ain't going to want it no more. You'll be tired. If you want to go there and you want to have real assistance and help, you can't go alone. You have to go with somebody that has information that you can use in order for you to to move in on a plan of action. And when it comes to you scaling your business, right? All right. Another word that we hear a lot is pivot. Come on, pivot. Write that down. All right. The word that is synonymous with pivot is crucial. Crucial. Pivoting is crucial. Pivoting means that you are changing position. You are switching orders. Okay. And I don't mean orders as in product, which it could mean product, but you are actually pivoting. You are changing your business model. You are pivoting. You know, I went to pivoting when I, like right now, I'm in a pivot, right? So where I was, you know, the best at my craft at teaching V-steaming, okay, and teaching women how to go in and create a business through vaginal steaming, womb health and wellness, womb stimulation, hot stone therapy, navel candling, foot detox, ear candling. Where I'm the best at my craft, I have to pivot now. Why? What was working is no longer working. Let's be clear. So when you're doing something and it is no longer financing you, it is no longer working. When you had hundreds of people signing up and now you only have 2, it's time to step back, reevaluate, get with someone and reevaluate. That's very important too, because you try to just reevaluate it on your own, you're not going to be able to figure it out, because somebody like a coach or a mentor is going to help you dissect and think about things that you're not thinking about because you're emotionally based in the business. So you're feeling some kind of way. So you're attached differently than your coach or your mentor. So your coach or your mentor is going to help you to see things that you might not have recognized that you may need to do to reposition yourself. So once again, what was working for me is no longer working. So I decided to reduce doing classes. And the beautiful part about it is I created the online academy. So all I have to do is send people to my online academy. I don't necessarily have to be present, but once a month, twice a month online. Or when they need me, we can meet like this. So it also has taken a lot of excess weight off of me on how I show up and how I present the information. Right? So pivoting is very, very important. I'm pivoting more into doing retreats. I'm pivoting more into doing conferences. Meaning that I have to, next word. So pivoting is to do something positive to turn into something better. So you take what you have, right? And you turn it into something else and create from that root something better. That's a pivot. And it's crucial for the success of your business. There are so many businesses that have ended that had great foundations, but because they were unwilling or didn't know how to pivot, they lost their business. Right? All right. Rebrand. Write that down. What is a rebrand? Change the corporate image of the company. Change the corporate image of the company. To rebrand means you're going to change your look, your message, and your feel. Right? Many times that comes with a pivot. You're going to change your look, your message, and your feel. All right? You're going to be able to ask questions in just a minute. Okay, I'm trying to see if I could go ahead and get this computer rolling because it did come up for me. Thank goodness, finally. Good people, hold on, bear with me. Let me see if I can get on here. Okay, it's still tripping, y'all. All right, so let me keep going. Moving right along. Moving right along. Can't let it stop me. Got to move right along. And let me tell you something. This is just clear that you have challenges. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you're going to have challenges, but you have to be quick on your feet and you have to understand that you have to be solution-based. But you have to even be solution-based in your life, sweetie, right? You have to understand you can't fall apart. You cannot fall apart, okay? Not in the midst of it. Now, there's going to be times when you can go off to yourself, honey, and you can go close your door until everybody leave you alone, and you can go in there and cry. I just had a moment. Just 3 days ago, I had a whole little mini breakdown. And I usually don't cry in front of my grandchildren. Honey, they walked up in that room. I was all broke down, snotting everything. It was one of them. I had a whole little mini nervous breakdown. Right? I gave myself that opportunity to do that. Get it out. No, it's not looking like you planned. No, it's not feeling like you wanted to feel. But you still got a mission. You're working on something. And everything passes. Think about it. Everything passes with time. So that means we don't stay here. Each minute it is passing. I was broke down. That's the first time they ever seen me like that. They came in there, just hugged me. Mama, sugar mommy, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. You strong. I said, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear nothing about me being strong. I don't want to be strong right now, damn it. I don't want to be strong. I need to feel this and get this out of me so that I can move on. And that's what I did. And most of the day, I just had that moment of feeling bad and feeling sad and letting that move and course through my body. And then at some point, I just shook back. We are all going to experience L's. We are all going to experience losses. Let's be clear. Losses are lessons. And it is not about the loss you experience. It's really about how do you bounce back. That's how you know who you are, by how you bounce back, by how resilient you are. Do you let that thing have you and take you, or do you bounce back? Right? So rebranding. You're going to change your look. You may pivot. You're going to change your look. You're going to change your message. You're going to change the feel. You're going to change, but you need that in order to what? Elevate. If you notice, most businesses within about 3 years, every 3 years, they change something significant about the business. right? Coca-Cola, awesome, has awesome story, awesome business model, awesome brand story. You ever get the chance to hear about Coca-Cola, listen, do that. Amazon, think about it. He started in his garage. Jeff Bezos, one of my favorite people, started in his garage. He started off selling books online. Look at him now. He didn't capitalize and cornered the market with his business platform, his model of making everything accessible to on a global level. He went from his garage to being on a global level, making products accessible to everyone on the globe with fast shipment. And he has you paying a yearly fee for that convenience. We all hooked up with Amazon, but not only is he selling products, okay, and shipping them expeditiously, he also owns Alexa. So he has a program and a Microsoft system and Amazon Prime, which he's featuring movies and music that is almost in every home. The Fire Stick, or it's in the TV. So think about it. He has become an integral figure and an integral part of what? Our worlds. And we don't even see it. I have an Alexa system in here right now. Right? I'm on my TV. It's right now. He has placed himself in our homes. In our homes, intimately. And we haven't even recognized it. So each time he scaled, okay? So he grew in ways that increased the revenue by implementing what? New things in the business. He began to what? Pivot, scale. And he also has done some rebranding, right? All of these are very, very important to you as an entrepreneur, even on the smaller levels. We have to have a plan of action and a course. And in this plan of action and course, you must be accountable. Accountable for what it is you plan. How do we do that? By having a mentor and a coach. But not only just having a mentor and a coach. I personally love my network of sisters that I have that also keep me accountable, right? Right. So, are there any questions about your business that you'd like to speak about right now? I'm going to go ahead and take an opportunity for questions, comments, and concerns. You can go ahead and open up your mics and we can begin talking about that. Anybody have any questions? Or would you like to even book your one-on-one 15-minute free consultation with me? That would be great if you'd like to do that as well. Hello. Hello. Okay. Kimberly Jordan said, yes, I'd like to do that. Okay, Kim, I did send you some information and I sent you the link for the schedule that you could do that because I think you reached out to me earlier about that. I sent some information for the so that you can schedule your free 15-minute business consultation. And let me tell you something about business. Your business is not separate from your life. Yeah. Why do I say that? Because if your life is in disarray, more than likely, your business, the way you handle your business, the way you that you connect in business, the way the way you show up in business, all of that is going to be affected. All of it is going to be affected. Think about it. It's going to be affected. Okay, if you're not feeling good today, a lot of times you don't want to show up. You're not going to show up, right? It's like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today. Or you have to think about it. Those times when you have to go to work. You have to go to work and you don't feel it. Are you at your best? Are you smiling? No. Are you putting those files that you need to do today? Are you actually using them? Are you actually doing the work that you scheduled to do today, or are you putting it off? Okay, it came up. Oh, shoot, it came up, huh? I done got mostly through the class now. Now the computer want to work, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Let me go over here. Okay. So, yeah, it's like, okay, the scheduled work that you have to do today, now all of a sudden, hold on, let me join. I'm trying to join. It's not letting me join. The scheduled work you got to do today at the office, you putting that off for tomorrow, right? You putting it off for tomorrow. You like, I'm just here. I'm just showing up for the check today. I'm just showing up because I can't take no more days off. Oh, I'm just showing up. Yeah. But you're not feeling it. So if your life, if you are not putting yourself first, if your life is not in order, if you are not prioritizing your well-being, you will not prioritize your business, meaning your business fails, your clients fail, and your profits and your prosperity suffers. Being very clear, prosperity is a mindset. Prosperity is a mindset. I am trying to get this schedule link, and it is not coming up. Okay, so once again, I did not plan for this to happen like this, but I'm still coming through, and we do have this locked and loaded. So if I can get those people who want to do their one-on-one consultation, 15-minute consultation, I got Kimberly, Jordan. Who else? I will reach out to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Tia, you supposed to have that anyway.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Sugar, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing great. Who else would like their one-on-one consultation? It was someone else.
I would.
Who is
Angela.
that?
Angela
Hey, Angela, what's your last name?
Finnegan. Finnegan.
And Finnetan.
Finnegan. Finnegan.
Got you, baby. Got you. Are we connected on are you part of the Love My Womb Academy online? Are we connected there?
I don't well, I know I get all your emails and everything, and I bought some of your classes.
Oh, then yeah, so then we're connected there. So is that your name online so I can find you?
No, ma'am, it's Angela. Well, that's my name online. My email address is different though. You want
so
that?
What I'm saying is I'll find it in the online course.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So this is your name, Finnegan, on the online course, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. Okay. Anyone else? Would you like your one-on-one 15-minute business consultation? Okay.
I would.
Now, Ashley.
It's
Ashley. You're
Ashley.
supposed to have yours anyway.
Okay.
I would too.
Ashley can. Okay. Who else?
Shanice.
Hey, Shanice.
Hey.
Yep, supposed to add yours too.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So even if you don't decide to work with me, your free 15-minute business consultation will at least give you an idea of what you need to be doing to prepare yourself forward in your business. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I am known as the activator. You will have clarity once you have your 15-minute consultation. Okay, it is a discovery call. So you get to discover what is going on and where you need to move and how you need to move next in your business. So that's not, it comes with no purchase necessary. I'm doing this because this is what I love to do. I'm an activator, right? I am an activator. So let me leave you with these words because I need you to become a success warrior. I'm going to leave you with these words. I'm going to leave you with clarity, presence, accomplish, courage, believe, and gratitude. We need clarity, presence, accomplishment, believe, and gratitude. You have to know that you know that you know. Do you understand me? You have to know that you know that you know. And when you don't know, sometimes you need people to remind you. You need people to remind you. You need people to remind you of who you are and what is your purpose and why are you doing this? What am I doing this for? What is this all about? Right? The year 2023 for me, my word was reciprocity. Okay, and each of you should have a theme word for 2024. My word was reciprocity. Right? Let me turn this computer off because it is doing some crazy stuff. It won't even turn off, y'all. Wow, it won't even turn off. Okay, moving on. So, 2023 was about reciprocity. And in this reciprocity, honey, can y'all see me? Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, good. In this reciprocity, I did not think, I did not know or understand how I was going to receive it, but I had an idea of what I thought it should be. Baby, it was none of that. None of that. It was extremely challenging. My 2023 is extremely challenging. I'm just now lifting out of it. But one thing that I knew was I knew that this was only an experience I was having. It was just a circumstance. It wasn't who I am. It wasn't who I was. I had to change my thoughts, my behavior, my routines, my daily rituals, my habits, my music, my food intake. I literally had to do a radical life shift to receive this breakthrough. I had to do a radical life shift to receive this breakthrough, right? I'm telling y'all, it's necessary. These life shifts are necessary, okay? If you don't change, nothing changes. If you don't change, nothing changes. Let's be clear. If you don't change, nothing changes. And it's that simple, right? So let me let you know a little bit about our 9-month VIP coaching program. It's a transformational coaching at its best. You won't ever feel out of place, right? So you won't ever feel like you're speaking to a bunch of women who everybody got it together and, I'm just here and it's just my little old business. No, we are. Excuse me, I need you to put your mute on, Charnice. It's women, sisters are there from every level of business, right? So It's you have previous coaching members, and then we have new coaching members, right? But we've done this. This is our third installment. Everyone, please put your mute on. I'm on the phone speaking to you, so that means I can't do it as easily as if I was on a computer. So I need everybody to check your mute, please. Okay, so I'm really happy about this program is because this third cohort, we are bringing it up so many notches. We are bringing it up like at least 3 levels, right? So that first cohort dealt everything with mindset, right? The second cohort was mindset, and then we started implementing more strategies in the business. This third cohort is really has to do with strategy. Strategy.
Where's your coat? What you wearing?
Okay, let me go find this chat. Let me not the chat. Let me let me go view people. Okay, phone 3 who just came in. All right, that's muted. Thank you so much. Okay, so once again, I'm really happy about this upgraded version, right, of our PPP 9-month coaching is because we are going to be executing a lot more strategies so that you can level up. So after you went through the mindset and we've we've made you aware of the poverty programming and how we need to change that and filter through all of that negative money messaging, okay? And then you come in and now you're actually doing the work, and you're replanting and reaffirming, those things that were lost, and those things you were told that you couldn't do, and you're actually reestablishing a new relationship with yourself. That's that second cohort with strategies, right? And then this third cohort is a lot of implementation. So what you will receive is weekly online group coaching sessions. Also, you'll get one-on-one coaching session each month, 30-minute coaching session each month. You have access to our library full of coaching, education, and personal self-development, personal development videos and assignments from cohort 1 and cohort 2. When I say it's so much a wealth of knowledge there, my goodness, I don't know if you're going to be able to finish everything in these 9 months. Okay, but you're going to have access to it for sure. So you're going to learn how to target your audience and create your unique message for your soul clients and design your business niche. What sets you apart from the other people that's in business with you? That's very, very important. So we have to find your business niche in order for you to connect with those soul clients, right? You're going to be able to create your SMS and email marketing campaigns. So you're going to create text campaigns and email marketing campaigns, meaning that you're going to need those programs. I'm going to help you establish those programs and those systems so that you can build your community through lead generation and increase your exposure. And by increasing your leads and your exposure, you will increase your profits, right? The more people that know about you, the more people that purchase from you, what brings in the coins, okay? We're going to create your very own ebook, right? So you're going to be able to use that. You can use it as a free offer to generate more leads, or you can actually resell it and become an expert in your field, okay? So you're going to have bonus courses. We got guest speakers, we have confidence building, we have millionaire mindset training, and so much more, okay? Some of our coaches that have come in before have done incredible work with us and have given of themselves and given of their actual strategies and skills, and they've done that for free, right? They've come in to serve because that's how much they love what they do. So if you already don't need any more explaining, you understand what is going on here, honey. I'm going to give you a code where you can go ahead and just do half off right now of our coaching online. And I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the link. Okay, and then you're going to use the code or half off is Big Money 2024. So I put that in the chat, ladies. Big Money 2024. Okay. So a lot of you, I was doing my best to give you more, not just half off, but even more for those of you who have been previous members. Now you need to also use that code as well. Okay. We have Affirm and we have Afterpay as methods of payment. So maybe you can't pay it all right now. I totally get it. I understand. If you need me to send you a PayPal link so that you can do your PayPal, pay now, pay late, and pay later, I can do that for you as well. But the opportunity is now. So I would impress on you to go ahead and get it in, because after this week, this that half off savings will be it will be no more. It will be no more. So we're going in. I have a few people here that have actually experienced our PPP training. Would any of you like to speak up today and just talk a little bit about how it has brought you closer to some of your business goals, even though life is lifing? Even though life is lifing. Does anybody want to share? Okay. Well, I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Remember these words, these positive words of affirmation: clarity, presence, accomplish, courage, believe, and gratitude. Okay. So if you want to go ahead and hear this again, I'm going to go ahead and email this to everyone. No matter of fact, I will actually have this it will be the promo video of the online training. So if you want to go back, and also if you're interested in taking any other courses, you can use the promo code LOVE25 and get 25% off any other courses that you may like, want to enroll in. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns before we leave today, our first VIP training? I will actually reach out to Angela, Kim, Tia, Ashley, and Sharnice with that link. Okay, so that you can get your business consultation. Thank you, Katrina. I love you too, baby. Peace and blessings to all of you. Have a great Sunday. And remember, we have to move through and we have to find our coaches, our mentors. We have to find people that understand and that are networking and moving through the way that we need to move through. We have to connect with those people because we have to stay accountable, because we have to stay present. We have to stay present. We can't fall out. Have those moments in a breakdown, honey, and get up and dust it off and let's go. Peace and blessings. Have a great Sunday, goddesses.